Okay, hello dear friends, good afternoon, such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Please excuse me if I speak slow. Sometimes when I so focused and concentrate in doing something, I kind of lost track of my voice. And so I learned about Adobe Illustrator. This is the very, very beginning, because I was doing the Procreate isometric drawing, and then I found I can save into SVG, scalable vector graph, and it brought me to Adobe. I did not even know I have Adobe installed. Our workplace has Adobe for free for our employee. So now I start to learn about it. So this one is making isometric grid. So we open up a new document. I will move around so that you can see a little bit better. Here you can see my cursor. I think this is more important, or this is better than just to see a screenshot. You can almost see my hand. So I go to open a new document. As I open up the new document, because every time I have already used 800 pixels by 800 pixels is a square, or you can decide another one. Maybe this time we decide another one, 400 pixel by 400 pixel. You do not need to type in the word px because naturally it is by pixel. And so this one, we are making a new document. This is untitled document. So you see we come out a new page, and I want to make it a smaller size. So Command and the minus sign, I make it a little bit smaller. So this time, what do? You go to the line tool, line segment tool. And if you first time open up your Adobe Illustrator, this line segment tool, you press and press long time. How long? Until you count to 5, it will pop up. This line segment tool have several choices. When I first listened to the Adobe Illustrator's video, I didn't find any, because when you first open it, it does not have so many choices. This belongs to an advanced choice. I found it through searching online. I feel that online there is everything you can learn. You can learn as pre-beginner as me, and the result, at least you can be a pre-beginner dummy like me. So you use this rectangular grid tool. Press this one. Did you see this? It's highlighted a little bit, right? Rectangular grid tool. Okay. At this time, do not press yet, not just yet. You come to the stage, come to this white paper here, and press anywhere here. Just very quick press. Ding. There pop up a dialog window. And this one will be the grid. How big your grid will come up with. How about we choose it? 800 grid, 800 pixel, and the height is also 800 pixel. So it's a grid, but inside there are only the number of lines 5. And I want to make it more condensed. How about we put 20, 30? Let's do 30 lines here. And So this is 30. Okay. So this is something like you come out a line. I will show you visibly. So this is, you have a lot of grid, and I have 30 lines inside. Vertically 30 line, horizontal, vertical, both 30 line. So it's square, right? It has the same number of vertical lines and horizontal lines, so you get a grid. Let's take a look. Now we are pretty okay. Press OK. Okay, so it comes out like this grid. Because it's 800, so it's bigger than this, right? So you go back here. You go back here to the select tool. Select this one. You move it around. You can move it around, or you can choose a better way. There is an alignment. This is the align. And this way, it goes to the left. See? This way, it goes to the right. Right line goes back to this edge. And we want it right in the middle. And vertically, you can do up, down, or right in the middle. Now we are right in the middle. How cool is that? So after that, what do? This time, I will rotate it. I will rotate this. Here is a rotation sign. Here is rotation sign. I want to rotate it 45. Oh, this is 351. No, we want to manually put into 45 degree. So when you rotate it 45 degree, it becomes a rhombus, a square rhombus, a perfect square rhombus, right? So this we have done. Now what do? We want to make it isometric. When it is isometric, it means the degree, instead of 90 degree, we part it into 3 parts, 360 degree divided by 3, so each part is 120 degree. If you do a calculation of 100 degree, this one is trigonometric function actually. Let me see. Here I will show you how do I do this. So here I have this is the inside my square, and this one is the outside my grid, right? I want it 120 degree, so this should be shrunk to 30 degree. And you can use trigonometric function tangent, and it's √3/3. So which is, you can use a calculator to do it. 1.1.732除以3等于57.7473几。Okay, let's just do it here correctly. Okay, we go to our calculator, scientific calculator. So it's √3 divided by 3. So 57.735%. So the height with this line. So this will be 57.735%. Now let's do it. Where do we put it? Take a look here. So sometimes you hear people say 53 or 57.73. You do not know the reason. When you calculate, when you think about the mathematical function 120 degree, it needs to be the tangent of 30 degree. So here, let's take a look. I will make it really big, so you can see. So here, and if this is linked together, the length and the width will be proportionally changed. We do not want it to be linked together. So we click it, boom, break the link, and the width will be always the same width, but the height, we will make it into 57.735%. Can you see it clearly? Percent. Now the magic start to happen. I will shrink it smaller. I'm sorry, this video is not educational. If you want to learn from me, it's high time for you to fall asleep already, right? So we will input enter, da da dee 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 da. Oh, something is wrong. Why it is not? Oh, I do not press enter. 57.735%. Let me. 57.735%. We do not press enter, just click. Oh my goodness. And it is good. And it is so dark. You know why it is so dark? Because the board, the art board, the color is white and the border is black. We do want it black, but we do not want it a full opacity. So we can change a little bit of its opacity. So go select this one. So the opacity, you can see here, the opacity, it is blue, but it's not blue. If you do not deselect it, it's the color. We select it, we will see it. It's blue. It's actually highlighting it. We can do it 20%. Let's take a look. 20%. Okay. Click on it. Yeah, that is not bad, right? This is 20%. Okay, up to now, we are done with the making of it. But still, we are not yet done because this one is not yet making into a grid. You want to make it into grid. How do you make it into a grid? Go to View, on top of here, on top of the world, View, and press go down, 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 down. I always put Smart Guide on so that it is going to here and there. It can help you to see if you are on point or not. À point. Okay, so you do not use perspective guide, you use guide. You need to first select this. Okay, go to View and go to Guide. It's quite on the bottom. Go to this guide. Hide guide, lock guide. No, we are making guide. We spend 40 minutes. Everything we do is to make guide. Press it. This will become a guide. And now we can start to draw, snap to point, snap to pixel, snap to grid. Okay, so every action is a snap to grid and snap to what we need to. So we can command, addition, we can make it a little bit so that you can see. Oh, that's too big. So I will do an isometric box. So you select pen tool, and also you can select the color. Here you have a color guide. This is the pen tool. Oh, I do not need to do this just yet. Okay, now I still have my pen tool select, and I will choose a color. Which one do we use? Today is a purple day, so we choose this dark color as the line outline. Let's go back. Did you see I choose the darkest purple? So I have 3 shades: dark, light, lightest. Okay, so on top of it, on top of it should be the lightest. Let's choose Jing, jing, jing. Okay. Jing, jing, jing. Okay, this one should be on top of it. So now we are about to draw it, and your pen will be here. Let's draw. See? We will snap to go back as view, snap to pixel, snap to point, and smart guide, view, smart guide, make guide already, show grid. Let's show, no, this grid we cannot show. It's just too much things. Hide grid. What is going on? Now we are drawing. Jing, jing. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so here, if you do not, there is something show grid, snap to grid. If you snap to grid, this is not good. Make sure you do not, you see, I click snap to grid, it's just, it goes not to this guide, it goes to this vertical grid. Let me show you. Okay, delete this one, delete this point. So if I snap to grid, I show you the grid, show grid. It goes actually to this grid. Uh-oh, what is going on here? No, pen tool. I do not know. This is a more technical thing. Anyway, you deselect snap to grid. This time your pen will become so good, so easy to use. I know there are a lot of graphic designers and super duper cool people here. I will hide the grid. It's just not easy for me to see. And I will use this. And this is the point. Nobody tells me I am thinking. This means I am on the right line. I'm on the right line. And if you have two, there is another trigger point. It's intersect. And here is intersect, right exactly. When the 4 lines are all show up, it is something that 满贯. It's like playing mahjong. I never play mahjong. Ping, 4 directions, all good. And this seems pretty good. I do not know why this one comes out 2 lines, and this one only 1 line. See, this. Gosh, all these lines. Okay, anyway. And I am sufficient with this one already. So we make a point. What color did we choose? Did we say this? Yes. We make one, intersect. We make three. Okay, if you press here, it's not correct. You have to make sure two lines show up. That looks good, right? Vertical and horizontal. Press. And here, what do we see? This is not good. This is good. Oh my goodness. This one, we need three of them. Okay, this is good. And this one is not good yet. This is good. Oh my goodness. We connect. So we put in this color. Why? What is going on? Why there's no color? Oh yeah, the color is here. Switch. Okay, this is the color. Still, I have something not so perfect. I do not know what it is going on. Okay, now we will do the next one. We will start from here. 3, 3, 3. I will show you something that drives me. See, you put one dot here. Okay, yeah, this looks good. 3. One dot here. 3. One dot here. One dot here. Okay, so what color do we put this time? We still use our color guide. We use this color. How about that? See, it's changing color. Oh, I love myself. Now we do the next one. Okay, we put in this one. Now we do the next one. And something I do not know. If I press here, some line will disappear. Look at it. How frustrating it is. They decide to make your life just seems not right. Delete. Okay, I will do it here. 3. Okay. Oh, that looks good. 3. 3. Oh gosh, 4 lines. How cool is that? Okay, and this one, what color do we put? We put the strongest. So with this grid line, it's not easy for you to see. We can do something, make it easy. Now in the view, we can hide. Show grid, guide. In the guide, view, hide guides. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my goodness, how good is this? Why it is like this, I do not know. Oh, this should be, oh yes, this should be better. Okay, so now the line connected because I put a white border. Now there is no border. And you can choose, select them all, and Control, Command C, Command V. We can make a copy of it. and you press shift and you can make it shrink, proportionally shrink, and control V, make another one. You can proportionally enlarge it, and as long as you press this shift key and put it here, and you can move it to different layer. I do not know about layer just yet, and now they are all in one layer. So imagine later on you build some huge buildings and build some buildings, some constructions will be so good, and the guys are everywhere. It's kind of you see, there are so many guys, and it's kind of overkill for my little brain. You remember my story about a little earthworm, and only one teeny tiny little dot. It's their brain, and doing so complicated colors and things, it's an overkill. And Adobe Illustrator is an overkill for my little brain. Sympathy on me, be mercy, have some mercy on me. Thank you very, very much. This is not educational. This is not at all educational, but it could be quite entertaining if you want to see someone lose face and someone just struggles so much. That is me. Bye bye, friends. Oh, sorry. I lost one part of it. Go back, Control Z, Control Z. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoosh. Okay. Isn't it cool? Kind of cool, right? Bye bye, friends.